Do I fear for my safety because Zionists are targeting my book events? I just saw a video that I know many of you have seen, and every time I think I've seen the worst possible horror out of Gaza, Israel proves me wrong. I saw a child who was blown by a bomb, blown from one apartment building onto another, screaming for help, but help is unable to reach him because the area is still under attack. And in another corner of the roof, his sibling or cousin or something who's like 3 years old is cut in half. You can see their little torso and their little legs, and they're about 3 feet apart. And you think I'm supposed to be scared of these fuckers that are cheering on these serial killers of tens of thousands of children? I'm supposed to be scared of them? They should be terrified. If there's any sanity in the world, if there's any logic to it, they should be terrified to show up in public and say, "I'm Israel Chai," cheering on serial killers of children. And I'm not making a specific threat against anybody, okay? But I'm just saying, if you come to an event of people who've been witnessing and grieving the mass murder of children for 17 months, and you show up cheerleading for the killers, there should be natural social consequences to that. And I know they've been indoctrinated. I'm not wishing specific violence upon them. But the social consequences, the face-to-face consequences of someone telling you they're a Zionist proudly should be enough to make everyone terrified of saying that in public. So if you're a Zionist, you want to come to the event and listen and learn something, and then when it comes to the Q&A time, ask your little question, I will happily break down the ways in which you are brainwashed, indoctrinated, and have been lied to your entire life. But I'm done being afraid of anything that people who would cheer on the mass slaughter of children could do to me. I'm not ceding that emotional ground. And if anything, they should be fucking scared of me, because I'm devoting my life to make sure that these people who are cheering on these serial killers right now, that someday your descendants will be ashamed to speak your name. Because there is zero daylight between you and Nazis. If you support the Israeli state right now, you're a fucking Nazi. And that little kid, as far as I know, right now as I'm recording this, is still on that roof with their sibling cut in half, still bleeding out of their head, still covered in rubble, still with who knows how many broken bones, as Israel is shooting and bombing the area. And anyone who is justifying that, making excuses for it, equivocating over it, or cheering it on should be very afraid of the judgment of the rest of the world.